Hey, Paul here. So I'm a health coach and I deal with busy introverted professionals suffering from back pain, and I help them alleviate their back pain quickly and safely from the comfort of their home or office. And let's get that background screen gone so it stops reflecting off my sunglasses or my glasses. My glasses. Okay, there we go. Obviously it shut down. Okay. So, you know, even though summer doesn't technically end until at least, Labor Day or the 21st of September, depending on how you want to look at it, a lot of people kind of see now as like almost the official end of summer. So I wanted to go over, how you did during the summer for your health and fitness. If you want, you could also do this business wise, but this deals more, with personal stuff instead of professional. So now we're going to pause, reflect, and we're going to check in on ourselves. So I want you to ask some questions to yourself. The first question is, how did your summer go? And I want you to start with the things you did well, so your wins for the summer. Did you stick to your diet? Did you stick to your exercise program? If you wanted to lose weight, did you lose weight? If you wanted to gain muscle, did you gain muscle? If your goal was to be more conditioned, can you do stuff now that you couldn't do before with more energy, getting less winded? Start with stuff like that. What did you accomplish? You lost weight. What are you proud of? You're proud of that you stuck to your health and fitness goals for, the summer, instead of being like most people, like, oh, this is going on. Now that we can actually get together, all the parties, and, they pretty much just gave up, and, they started going out and partying and not paying much attention to fitness, and they gained a lot of the weight back and, got out of shape, and all this stuff. All those hard-earned wins that they had from previously kind of went away. What progress did you make? Again, did you get to your health and fitness goals? Like, even if you didn't hit it completely, I'm sure you added to it, so consider that a win. Did you have any aha moments? Like, I definitely had one where something just even though my diet is pretty on point, something just wasn't working, and I was like, I think I might have, not necessarily an allergy, but intolerant. So I checked it, and yes, I did. And, did you have any breakthroughs? Did you kind of like the aha moment where like you just kind of figure something out and you're like, crap, okay, I need to start doing that from now on. So after you go over your wins and, the things that you did well, go over lessons learned. Like, there was definitely some stuff that I'm guessing you did, like, workouts that just weren't working for you, or certain foods that, made you feel like crap. And you were like, well, can't eat this, can't do that workout, gotta go from there. What didn't go as planned? I had stuff where, I was planning on being a little bit more conditioned by this time in the summer, and it just didn't work. I got derailed. I know why it happened, and I will make sure not to do that in the future. And and what were you doing instead that kind of, like, I know what I was doing, and I'd rather not admit it, but that's why I didn't reach my goals. And if you had to do it over, how would you do it again? Hindsight is 20/20. Obviously, we know what we would have done in that situation to get to where we want to be now if we did it previously, but obviously you can't do it. And then solutions to help you break through that if you do it again. And then once you go through that, you want to preview the fall, or if you just want to do September and then do this all again at the end of September for October. What do you want to keep doing? I want to keep on my nutrition and my fitness program so I can keep seeing the results I'm getting. What is working? Obviously, the changes I made that I'm seeing results with are working. What do I need to improve? I need to improve, sometimes I will, go to the store and get some stuff that I shouldn't necessarily eat. Granted, there are no bad foods, but you just can't eat a lot of them. But I also know that if I have it, I'll eat the whole thing of cookies instead of just a couple at a time, so I really need to just kind of stay away from that stuff. Excuse me. What do you want to start doing? Most of my stuff that I want to start doing is more business related, so I have to start, keeping my phone away from me so I don't get distracted and can keep focusing on doing stuff for my clients instead of, you know, screwing around on Facebook. So doing more stuff like this that'll help you guys out than, you know, checking people's posts that have nothing to do with health and fitness. And, you know, what do I want to start doing? I think I just went over that. What I want to stop doing is pretty much what I was just talking about, and then I want to start by throwing the phone away and then stop screwing around on the phone. You know, what do you want your fall to look like? Do you want to have it where you're focusing more on your health and fitness, not letting any distractions come your way? Like if you have kids, having your kids in school, you know, trying to figure out how to work around that, making sure Halloween doesn't distract you with all the candy, making sure Thanksgiving doesn't distract you, and all that other fun stuff. And, you know, depending on what holidays you celebrate, don't let the holidays distract you. It's like, you know, you're going to have the parties, plan for it ahead of time. So, you know, make a list. Make a list of the things that you want to do. Put it in writing. Like I mentioned in a previous video, what gets written down gets done, and you won't push it off. So, and then once you write everything down, choose your number one goal and focus on that. And then if you complete that, choose another number one goal and go from there instead of trying to do everything at once, which just ends up with a giant clustercluck, and then you can't do anything at all because you're just too busy trying to do everything and nothing gets done. So what is important to you right now? You know, next month and season, pretty much went over that. So go over, you know, what is urgent stuff you need to do now, what isn't urgent stuff you can put off for a later date that, or it doesn't matter to begin with at all. And what do you have the capacity to accomplish? One of the things is that a lot of people will put all this stuff on their plate to try to do it that they can't do. Like, it's just way too much, it's too complex, it's too challenging. They need to figure out a way to break it up into smaller pieces and do it in little bit of chunks instead of trying to do everything at once. You know, your commitments, your events, your deadlines, make sure you put all that in there so you can figure out what you need to get done and what you can do, professionally and personally. So what must be done to keep you moving forward? You know, think of your weekly big three, like take it all, figure out what you need to do to stay on track. You know, find out all the opportunities and must-dos that you have to do. And then from that, you can pick your daily big three. And then, you know, it'll help you break down your weekly big three. And since we're on that, don't think of it for day to day. Think of it as the whole week so you can spread it out instead of trying to get, you know, certain things done in one day. Just remember, you have the rest of the week to do it. And especially if you plan ahead of time, you know when and what can be done where. So, and what else do I want to talk about? So, you know, that's pretty much it. So do all that, and you know, you can move into the fall with or if you just want to do the month, but move into fall or September with confidence and enthusiasm. Get all those health and fitness things you want to accomplish, or maybe other personal stuff that you want to get accomplished. And then, you know, once you get to winter, we can do all this again so you can keep your momentum moving forward. So if you have any other health and fitness or nutrition related questions, or would just like to chat about this or pretty much anything else, we can set up a free coaching call. If you would like to do that, you can leave a comment in the comment section, or you can personal message me and we can go from there. So this is Paul F. Sweat, certified personal trainer and certified nutrition coach, signing off. And until next time, train smart, train hard, train safe, train the sweat. And as always, as soon as I finish, someone pops on. Apologies, but you can watch the video in a couple seconds when it posts. Bye.